Hey guys, how are you today? Good, I hope. Well, I'm glad you're here with me today because we're talking about a pretty important topic. Like this one can be pretty life-changing, and that is the power of self-reflection. Now, we get in a hustle bustle in life and we get real busy, and when we get busy, we start moving ourselves down the priority list. And when we do this, we forget to set aside time to do some self-reflection. And when we forget that, that can really hurt us because self-reflection can illuminate what is important to us and what we want in our future. So we've got to make some time for it. Now, what is self-reflection and why is it helpful? Well, self-reflection is the process of actually getting quiet and centered and then checking in with yourself as if you were a dear friend of yours checking in with you. And we do this with our friends and our family members that we care about, but we often forget to check in with ourselves. And that can veer us off our path of, what we really want to bring front and center in our priorities. So you want to ask yourself what you want and need when you self-reflect and what you should let go of and what you should chase with all your heart. Then you can actually take the time to listen. So if you haven't caught a video before, I'm Sage, I'm a growth coach, and we're talking about self-reflection. And here's a quote that goes with self-reflection. Honest self-reflection opens your mind to reprogramming, change, success, and freedom. That's by Nicolai Anderson. So what are some questions you can ask yourself as you sit down and do some self-reflection? Well, let me throw a few at you because some might resonate and you might want to use these as you choose to sit and self-reflect. First off, what could I clean up, declutter, or let go of? Second, what is bringing me the most joy right now? And how can I increase that in my life? How can I make myself more of a priority in my life? How can I simplify my life more? How can I improve my relationships? There's just a few questions that get you brainstorming on how self-reflection can really empower you and move you in the direction of your goals and dreams. So how do you get started with this process of self-reflection? Well, let me be clear, it's different than just our never-ending thoughts rolling in our brain like, oh, I like this, or I don't like that, or this is annoying me, or I want to change this. You're actually designing a moment in time, a space to get quiet and actually go inside and listen to your heart more. So this is very different than just the constant chatter that we have in our own minds. So you're going to want to do some things to get started in the self-reflection process. First off, you're going to want to clear your environment of all the crazy energy and all the balls you're juggling up in the air and all the noise. And you're going to want to get comfy, and you want to probably get a journal out and write a list of questions you want to ponder and then journal away. Now, maybe you think of like 6 big questions you want to ask yourself, but maybe one just really pops out at you. Well, then spend your time free writing about that one. Just because you're sitting down to self-reflect, you don't have to solve all the world's problems in one day. Choose what resonates with you and then leave the journal. And then maybe come back and answer the next question the next time. So what do you do after you're done with a self-reflection session? Well, I'm going to give you 4 steps. So number 1, you want to choose one area to start with. Remember, just because maybe you've reflected on 6, big areas, you don't want to try and run towards all 6 right away, because the key to achieving your goals is to use baby steps or small bite sizes and then you can move forward. So I would choose one area to start with. Next, you want to choose some goals, or you want to choose some action steps, and use those to help you move forward in that area. Maybe you put reminders in your phone, maybe you put sticky notes up on your mirror, but that will help turn wants, desires, dreams into goals and action. And that's our third step. Take action, right? So you want to do one small thing right away. So if one of your things is like, oh, this house is like drowning me in clutter, and you realize that, it's probably like a 70-hour cleaning project to really declutter your house. I'm not asking you to like mark off 10 days right away and get going and get crazy with all of that. How about you just go pick one drawer in your kitchen, dump it out, wipe it out, throw away the things you don't need, organize it, put it back, boom, done. That might take you 10, 15 minutes. And that leads us to step 4. Celebrate. Okay, a lot of times growth, how do I say this? Growth takes a lot of work, okay? It takes work and it takes effort and energy. And if growth were easy, everybody'd be doing it. So if you really want to grow, you're going to have to do some work, and you're going to have to put some energy and effort into the process. So lean in, but start small so that you can maintain and actually reach your goals. So remember, when you're done with your self-reflection, choose one area to start with, choose some goals or action steps, take action, and then celebrate. And just to circle around on this again, I really want you to realize how much power there is in self-reflection. You are the one living in your brain and in your body your whole life. And how much time do you really take to get to know yourself and listen to your wants and dreams and desires? That's the power of self-reflection. And when you start giving yourself that permission, then you can lead down a road of growth and momentum towards your passions and your dreams. So choose time to make time for that growth and that joy. And a little challenge for you is I challenge you to pick 30 minutes in this next week and sit down for a little self-reflection. Don't be on your phone at the same time. Don't be managing your kids at the same time. Actually invest into the 30 minutes of quality time with you and do some self-reflecting. And you'll feel the power. I want that for you. I want that because that leads to the joy and the growth that are going to bring, more positive things into your life. Well, thanks for your time today. Again, I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. You can follow me at Growing Sage on Facebook, Growing Sage Journey on Instagram, and Growing Sage on YouTube. So if you like this stuff, share it and follow and subscribe so that you can get more of it. And obviously book a session if you're interested in help with some of your self-reflection. I've got your back. Thanks for growing with me. Have a wonderful day.